So we've seen how to physically create links between tasks, but those links are always the default, which is an FS link, finish to start. Now there are 4 types of link, and you can see the 4 types if you actually go into the task information and look at the types here. Finish to start, which is the default. Start to start, finish to finish, and start to finish. Each of the types has an abbreviation of FS, SS, FF, and SF. And you see these abbreviations, well, all of them except the FS, which is the default, in the predecessors column here. So when they're used outside the default of FS, you see that. So I've got 1 FF, 3 SS, 5 SF in our example here, which is the link types file. FS is used for chronological progression. We do this task. When that's done, we do this task. When that's done, we do this task. When that's done, we do this task. These other link types are used to help constrain the project and give it some realism. For example, between the first 2 tasks here, move out old furniture and pull up the carpet, we have a 1FF join, which means that task 2 is linked to task 1 with a finish to finish relationship, which means they both must be finished at the same time. And you can see how that's displayed in the Gantt chart. Both bars come to fruition at the same time, and we have an arrow going in and then into the back end of the second one. So it comes out, down, and in. And that's a finish to finish diagram relationship. So it doesn't matter when they start, their start will be effectively determined either by the project start date or other tasks that they link to, but they must finish together. So 1FF, move out the furniture, pull up the old carpet, 2 tasks that finish together. The second task is a normal FS, so it progresses on, so that one follows on to that one. And then we have a 3SS. So task number 4, remove the curtain pole, is joined with take down the curtains in a start to start relationship. So they both start at the same time. They might not necessarily take as long as each other, but they certainly start at the same time. If we were to change take down the curtains to take 2 days instead of the default 1 we've put here, you'll see that it does 2 days, but they still start together. It just so happens that remove the curtain pole is finished after a day, which then drives on to the next task. Now it might be that that next task, measure the room, actually has to wait until 2 tasks are finished. We can link to more than one predecessing task. So if I get back into the predecessor's cell here, which I can do by double clicking, brings up the task information. If I just click on the cell and do my F2, that drops me in, same as Excel, keyboard shortcut there, and I can add a second predecessor, which is number 3. So 4 and 3 both are predecessors to 5, and watch the Gantt chart change when I leave this cell. So the task measure the room gets pushed on because it's driven by 2 tasks. Both those tasks have to finish before this one starts. Finish to start. Both those must be finished before this one starts. So we've seen the 3 main, and they are the ones that you will use really. Normal, finish to start, chronological progression. FF, finish to finish, both must come to fruition at the same time. SS, start to start, they both must start at the same time. And then we have the one little strange one, which is start to finish, and we've had that here in this one. Vacuum the cobwebs. Has to be follow on from remove the curtain pole as a normal FS, so it has to come after that. But then it has this strange relationship of start to finish with measure the rooms. Now a start to finish relationship means that the second task, which in our case here is vacuum the cobwebs, can't finish until the first one has started. So it has that sort of strange overlap in that it's driven effectively by the start of the other task. It can't finish until that one starts. It can start before it, but it can't actually finish until that one starts. You're not likely to use that too much in the real workplace, but if the relationship crops up, it's the start to finish that you require. So it's the other 3 to concentrate on. A normal FS for chronological, FF finish to finish, they finish at the same time. Start to start, SS, they start at the same time. And this strange little anomaly one, start to finish, where the second task can't finish until the first one has started.